Hi everybody, welcome to Pauly's Crocheted Creations. I'm Tori, your hostess. So I finished a beanie, and this is going to go with a shawl that I'm in the process of making. Actually, it's a shawl scarf, I call it. This is a shawl scarf that I'm working on. I've almost got it done. I've still got one more skein of yarn to put onto it, and then this will go with my beanie. So and once everything's finished, then I'll do a podcast with it on. So that is one thing that I'm working on right now. And as you can see, Bella has joined us. She's awake. So another I told you that I would wear my corner to corner meets granny square shawl. There's the shawl part, and there's the corner to corner panel, and I have the corner to corner panel on this side. Doesn't do it justice. I will insert pictures at the end, but I said that I would wear it. I know it doesn't go with my hat, but I'm going to wear it anyway. So, and there you go. There's my corner to corner meets granny square shawl. Pop that up like that, and mwah. This is made in the Happy Mandala yarn, and Barnett is the yellow to join it all together. Now, I did say that I had some finished projects. I did a lot of stitch markers. And my little stitch marker. I'm going to take, I put them on this piece of cardboard that I got from my hair tie things so that I wouldn't lose them. I have a habit of putting things somewhere and not being able to find them, but I will show you one of them. If I can get it off the cardboard. There's one. And then I'll show you this one. And like I said, these are stitch markers that I've made. And I made some really small ones, and then I made some big ones. These ones here that I'm going to show you are the bees that I made up. That I may be sending to a certain podcaster. But we'll see. Okay, so the first one I have to show you is this angel. These are little tiny stitch markers. My friend Patsy from Patsy's Crochet said that knitters need something small like this. So I made a whole slew of them. These are all the little small ones. I actually took 2 bead strands, and I did 2 strands of angels for these, one blue and then one color. So I did come up with a few sayings for knitters, and I got those sayings from, oh, what do you call it? A ball band. Because there's certain things that they had to do in the pattern. So this, I made this up, and that's a bumblebee on the bottom. and across with some purple beads. I did quite a few of both of those because when I do stitch markers, I usually just do 2 full strands or whatever I feel up to doing. So I just kind of go for it and figure it out later. So like I said, these are for a friend. Oh, you guys, just stop popping off, will ya? No. I just don't want to stay on that cardboard, and I don't want to put them in a plastic bag, which I might have to do because this is probably not working. See, and this one here is a different color. So I got gold angels, silver angels, white crosses, so I'm going to put those in a bag after I'm done, because I have more that I've done. And like I said, I just pile the whole crap on in a metal tin, and let's just start going at her. These ones here, and I'm only going to show you 3 of them. Actually 2 of them, because I only got 2 different kinds in there. But these, so those are the stitch markers that I've made up, and the beads that I used are I went to the Dollar Tree a while back, and I came across, I gotta unlock my legs, got a little dude joining me, but I go to the dollar store, Dollar Tree, while I'm beading, and I pick up these. I take it, I slice it, and then I use these for my stitch markers. I think these are so cool. And I got a light pink one, and then I did a couple of the purple ones. I'm not too fond of the purple ones, but I love these ones the most. So that's what I use for my beading. Now, you can go in there. I am working on, and I really got to get this done. You know that big yellow blanket that I have on my bed? All the happy colors. This blanket. Anyway, I gotta take this off. Have three of these I have to add to that. And I think I used a 5mm crochet hook the first time, so I think I'm going to use a 5mm crochet hook the second time. I think. Now I gotta try and find the center pole. They don't make yarn like they do overseas. This one you gotta hunt for the center. Someone said, just pull it, just pull it. And what do you get? You get yarn, Barf. Come on, you gotta have an M here somewhere. So this is what I'm gonna probably be working on tonight. Oh, there's the end. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to be working on tonight to try and get these 3 cakes on here. I'm thinking it shouldn't take long, but I just got to figure out where I want to start. So I am going to try and do some more of the stitch markers. I got so many made that, and nobody wants to buy them, so. See, I don't know anything about Etsy and selling platforms and how that works and what it does to the income tax returns and all that stuff. I don't know about that, and I only got into crocheting because of my friend, and I only do it as a hobby. Usually when I crochet, I just usually end up giving it away. I've had 3 things posted on the market, 4 things posted on the market, and I've only sold 1. So it's like, why do I even bother? Seriously, why do I even bother? But I'm not going to stop doing my craft. So at the end of the year, if nobody purchases anything, then I just turn around and donate it all. I'm pretty sure some young girl would like to have some earrings or whatever. Little kids would love to have the loveys that I make. I'll make somebody happy. Now what I'm doing right now is I'm rolling up this ball because it just didn't work great. I don't like rolling up the yarn when I'm going to use it right away. But I got yarn barf and I didn't like yarn barf. And for the newbie crocheters, yarn barf, you pull the yarn and you get a great big glob of yarn come out. That's called yarn barf. Really, really annoying. But you just deal with it. My Caron anniversary cake, I don't know if I had yarn barf, but I did have a lot of knots. I counted like 30 knots in the Caron anniversary cake. So I did buy another one, but the other one is just basically for display, so I'm not going to use it. So I guess I should do a couple shout outs. One is going to be to Patsy from Patsy's Crochet. I know I was supposed to send you a box, but I haven't got my income tax yet. I love these colors. This color yellow is just gorgeous. Green, not so much. And you can't tell that it's this bright. The blanket is this bright because I have 7 cats. And I know I gotta throw it in the washing machine, but I think when I do the washing machine, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna take it to the laundromat, and I'm gonna actually wash it at the laundromat, because their washing machines are meant to handle big, huge items like this. Because this is gonna be big enough to fit a queen size bed. I add a couple balls here and I add a couple balls there, and I try not to start if I can't finish it. I try not to start. So if I have 2 balls and I go around once or twice, and the third ball I know I'm not, or the third cake I know I'm not going to get around without the second ball or the second cake, then I'll wait and I'll buy another cake before I can do this. So I'll add probably 2 tonight, and then I'll work on it later, at a later date. So like I said, I did a lot of finished projects. I finally got dowels for that stitch marker thing. Now I just need to crochet a chain thing to go with it. And yeah, got a few projects on the go. More than a few projects. See, my habit is I start something and then I see something else that I want to do. And it's like, oh, well, I'm going to try this. And then I just go something else, and then I go to something else. And that's when you get 15 different projects. But I was never really taught how to, what do you call it? I was never really taught how to be focused when I was a kid, because basically my brothers and sisters raised me. My mom, well, my mom, she was pretty much drunk all the time, so drunk or high on drugs. My mom did not like herself, so. But that was okay, because you know what? I like myself. And I know sometimes I try too hard to be friends with people, and you know, that's just me. I can't remember if I used an 8mm or if I used a 5mm. I guess I'll find out when I start crocheting, eh? So, and I can't put a tag on it because it's actually sitting on our bed. Because when it was really, really chilly out, we needed to put this on the bed to keep warm. But we have new neighbors now. He's a young lad, and he just separated from his wife, and he's got 2 little boys, and he's really, really nice. So, and they're so quiet. So quiet. He asked me if the noise was bothering us, and it's like, we're not really bothered. It's like the people that were in there before were actually so noisy. You could hear their conversation in our living room, and they're upstairs. So I told him, I said, we're not really bothered. I said, if it becomes like partying and stuff like that at 2 o'clock in the morning, whatever, that's when it'll be an issue. He's like, oh, no, 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 no partying for me. He's got a good job. So, yeah, like I said, a really nice young lad. But, you know, it is what it is. So, now don't get me wrong. The people upstairs that were upstairs were really nice people. Yeah. But I was a little disheartened by them because they didn't bother informing or telling me that they were moving into their own house that they bought. They didn't bother telling me this until a week before they moved out. And I thought I was supposed to be a friend of the family's. Well, the way I see it is, you don't do that to your friends. My opinion, I know you wanted to keep it down low, whatever, but you could have at least given me a month, maybe 2 months notice that you guys are moving out. I'm pretty sure that you knew in advance. Like, you gave notice 3 months before you moved out. And you're telling me a week before you move out that you're moving out? So needless to say, yeah. That just kind of deters me from actually getting to know people, because they say one thing and then they turn around and do the totally opposite. And my landlady didn't even tell me that they were moving out. So, but that's okay. Oh, sure. You're gonna catch up on yourself, aren't you? Aren't you? Yes, you're gonna catch up on yourself, aren't you? Wally. Yes, I talked to Yarn. Come on. Yes, it's a big ball, isn't it? But you can definitely tell where the cats lay on the bed. You got to be a big patch of brown because they come in from outside and they just kind of plop their pot in the middle of the bed. Come on. Hubby's watching a movie because I can hear the drums of whatever he's watching. I like getting tangled up. So, there's not much more that I have to say, except for, I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful mothers out there. I am a mother of 7 four-legged babies, and I wouldn't trade them for anything in the world. So I'm going to let you guys go for now because I've got a few projects that I need to work on and get done. And I want to say have a great day, evening, weekend, wherever you may be. My weekend is actually coming to an end because I have to go back to work tomorrow. So have a great day, evening, weekend, wherever you may be. And you guessed it. You keep on hooking, okay? Thanks for watching my video. Catch you in the next one. Bye for now.